Hey, what's up? It's Vic for Xiaomify, and today we're looking at the all-new Mi Band 6. Totally unexpected. But is it any good? Well, let's find out. Let's go. So here it is, the Mi Band 6. In the box, we'll find the Mi Band 6, a charging cable, and what can be described as a description novel. It's kind of like a small book, and that's about it. The Mi Band 6 is approximately 46 by 18 by 12.5 millimeters in size and weighing in at only 12 grams, giving it pretty much the same size as the Mi Band 5 and, well, very much like the Mi Band 4. On the front, it's got a 1.56-inch AMOLED display with 152 by 484 pixels resolution and a brightness of 450 nits. The Mi Band 6 no longer has that button on the front, as it's basically just a display now, which does give it a better look with those rounded corners on the display. In terms of battery life, it's got a 125 mAh battery, which still gives it that 14 days battery life, and that can be charged to 100% in about 2 hours with the same magnetic 2-pin charging point on the back to charge it with the included USB cable, and that snaps on very easily and attaches quite strongly. It's got Bluetooth 5 connectivity to connect to your phone, a high-precision 6-axis sensor to detect movement and for step counting, and it's got a PPG heart rate sensor, a vibration motor to alert you of incoming notifications on your wrist, and it now also measures oxygen levels in your blood, and besides sleep tracking, it can now also track sleep breathing quality. The RAM has been upgraded to 2 megabytes and the ROM has been upgraded to 32 megabytes, so that's a slight increase from the previous generation. And just like the 4 and 5, it's got a 5 ATM waterproof rating, so it can be used as a swim tracker as well. It can be installed with the Mi Fit app, and it should work with the Mi Wear app as well, which is super simple to set up over Bluetooth. So what's really all that new? Well, it's mostly the bigger display, which doesn't seem like all that much, but when comparing it to the Mi Band 4, which has a 0.95-inch display, the Mi Band 5, which had a 1.1-inch display, and now that 1.56-inch display on the Mi Band 6, you can really see that it's quite a bit bigger, and it's improved quite a bit as text is a lot more visible on the 6th generation, and when scrolling through the menu, it will now fit 2 apps in a single screen instead of just one. The other improvements would be that it can now measure the oxygen levels in your blood, the sleep breathing quality tracker, and that it now tracks over 30 different types of workouts. That's definitely an improvement as well. Another new thing is that I found out that I can actually go to my workout history on the Mi Band 6. That's something that I didn't see on the Mi Band 4 or 5. The screen brightness is the same as on the Mi Band 5, and for those that are wondering how visible is it outside, well, I've taken a few pictures of it while I had direct sunlight on it, and it's still the same. It's still quite visible, and with a little bit of a bigger text, you can read it quite well. So how about the Mi Band itself? Well, the Mi Band itself is still the same in functionality as we've seen with the previous generation, so you could basically watch my review of the Mi Band 5 or even the 4, as it's really quite the same, but let's go over the basics. When raising your wrist, you can wake up the screen, and from the watch face you can swipe from left to right or right to left to slide through its shortcuts. The apps that you want to see here, you can totally customize from the Mi Fit app on your phone, for example, to show notifications, the weather, heart rate data, and a whole bunch more. You can make a shortcut to pretty much all of the apps on the band, and you can also set in which order that you want them to appear. These are basically just a quick access to the watch's apps. When swiping up and down from the watch face, you can access all of the apps on the watch. It's got exactly the same apps as on the Mi Band 5, including the step counter, the heart rate monitor, notifications, weather, stopwatch, and all the other stuff like the music controller to control the music app or something like Spotify on your phone. It's got the same things like stress level monitoring, activity and sleep data. It's got a menstrual cycle monitor, a physiological activity indicator, breathing exercise to help you relax, and a wireless shutter controller for the camera on your phone, and well, obviously the fitness tracker menu or the workout menu. And this one's been updated to now include 30 different types of exercises, so there's really a lot more here. So I've been trying that out again, and I've set it to track my indoor swimming, after which I can set the pool size so it can track the amount of laps that I've swam, it can track the distance, how many calories I've burned, and all that good stuff. The Mi Band seems to hold up well in water, it's just fine again. And the tracking seems to be quite good. It seemed to track the same as the Mi Band 5 when I've tried it. I did find that the Mi Band 5 and 6 gave me the same results for the swim tracker, while the 4 was actually showing a lot more swimming. The same goes for the step counter. I've worn all 3 of the bands to compare the tracking, and I have not worn them at exactly the same minute, so the step counter was slightly off in the morning when I left home, but the difference is really just about 100 to 150 steps between the 3 bands on about 10,000 steps that day, so the difference is really not that big. And for good measurements, I've also used an iPhone to track the steps at the same time, just to see what another brand would do, and that gave me the same results with just a margin of maybe 100 steps difference between all of them. You might wonder, can I use the strap of the Mi Band 5 on the Mi Band 6? And yeah, you actually can use that, as it seems to have exactly the same size and it fits. And you might also wonder, can I use the charger of the Mi Band 5 on the Mi Band 6? And yeah, that also works. The Mi Band 6 has just been released globally, where it should go for around 44 euros, which is about 52 US dollars, making it slightly more expensive than the previous generations. So what do I think of the Mi Band 6? Well, first off, I always do like the Mi Band series. They look good, they're convenient in size, and they work quite well. But I do feel that the update really isn't that big. Sure, the display size went up, and it went up quite a bit, as it now almost covers the whole body of the Mi Band. So it's like a 60% increase in size of the display, which definitely is significant. And sure, the text is now bigger, which is really quite convenient. But besides that, it doesn't really feel like a mind-blowing upgrade. Okay, in its defense, it does track the oxygen levels in your blood now, and it's gotten a lot of new fitness trackers, so both of these are very welcome updates. It also does track your sleep breathing quality, which, maybe that's something that you are into, but there's really not that much new besides just those 4 things. I remember saying when the Mi Band 5 came out that it didn't have that many upgrades, although that did get a much better way to charge and a slightly bigger screen as well. I kind of feel like an upgrade from the Mi Band 4 to the Mi Band 6 would have been the way to go, as that feels like a much bigger leap, so they kind of could have skipped the Mi Band 5. Nonetheless, I do like that bigger display, and it looks much better with the rounded display corners instead of that rectangular display on the previous generations. And you can see here with the Mi Band 4 and the 5 and then the 6 now, it's really an improvement, but that's really the main thing that I'm excited about on the Mi Band 6. So what do you guys think of the Mi Band 6? Is this an upgrade that makes you want to get one? Or are you still rocking the Mi Band 4 or 5? Let me know in the comment section below this video, and don't forget to leave a little like to show me that you've liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as I'm doing a lot of videos about products from Xiaomi and the Xiaomi ecosystem right here on the Xiaomify channel. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all soon. Peace!